unknown. Trust the stirring in your heart to voyage the fierce, uncharted territory belonging solely to you. Walk the path of the lion-hearted to the realm where the darkness is pregnant. Come to peace with the mischief before you. The sun and the storm will endow a rainfall that ends the famine of this era. I never thought I'd be a poet. I was creative. I had a successful career in branding and design. I had all the right jobs earned by all the right college degrees, the right fabulous apartment in San Francisco with the right car, and all the right clothes for all the right parties. Life seemed good on the outside, and it was, but I was empty, living a life that I thought I should be living, living a life I thought others expected that I should be living. It went something like this. Get up, rush out the door, coffee and breakfast in hand, commute, honk honk, a little road rage. One meeting to the next, one appointment to the next, hustle, 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 hundreds of emails and texts. Did I eat lunch? All an endless cycle of keeping it together, paying bills, long days every day for the promise of a future, it turns out, I didn't even want. Sound familiar? Yeah. Yes, I was contributing. Yes, I was achieving. Yes, I was working with purpose and drive, but I was a slave, imprisoned by a myth I bought into. If I could just have a little more, then I could relax. Just a little more and life would be easier. If I could just achieve a little more, I'd be comfortable in my skin. All external pursuits to make up for what didn't feel right on the inside. And then things started to fall apart on the outside too. My business was failing. I lost clients and a lot of money. I was arguing with the people I loved. A relationship ended. I totally lost track of who I was, and I hated who I'd become. And all that certainty, all that security, all that safety I was chasing wasn't there. What was the point of being so busy? So I stopped. I just stopped. I decided for 1 year, I would do only the things my heart wanted me to do, even if what my heart wanted made no rational sense. I'd create the space to listen. I'd create the space to feel. I would brave the unknown. So I slept on some couches, lived simply, ate simply, and I recovered. I recovered parts of myself that I lost trying to keep up. And in that recovery, a poet was born. I didn't recognize the poems at first as the stirring in my heart. It was so noisy, I forgot what that sounded like. What I did know is that I felt really drawn to nature. So I spent every day of that year, sometimes all day, in nature. I'm talking some true tree hugging for a city girl. And as I did so, the poems would come. I'd have beautiful, beautiful dreams of owls and stags and lions and elephants. Lots and lots and lots of elephants. And I would see the animal, and then the poem would come. And I'd look up the symbolism of the animal, and it would always match the meaning of the poem. These synchronicities reminded me of what I believed in. They reminded me that I wasn't alone. The beauty and wonder of nature humbled me. I softened, and I became more in touch with who I was and who I wanted to be. In nature, I could easily feel. I could listen. And then I could converse with my heart and trust that voice. For so long, I tried to have this epic impact and matter. Poetry wasn't the dream. It was because of poetry that I started to dream again. And then those dreams became true. When I decided to have a better relationship with myself, when I decided that I'd be completely honest with myself, poems would flow. And in that space, I could forgive. I could heal. I could experience compassion, first for myself, and then others. Poetry was an external expression of an inner triumph, and that's why it naturally inspires and comforts others. We all have a gift, something that can flow through us. Sometimes we search the entire world for it. Sometimes we go to 1,000,000 workshops to try to find it. Sometimes we ignore it. Sometimes we exchange it for safety and security. Sometimes we don't even believe we have it. But we do. This is what I learned in my experience that I want to share with you. If you're feeling something similar, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling alone, uncertain, like you're failing and you don't know what's next, first, you're not alone. No one has it completely figured out, not even Beyonce, even though it looks like she does. What you are looking for is closer than you think. It's right here. You are what you're looking for. When you choose yourself, your gift naturally chooses you. When you choose yourself, your gift naturally chooses you. And that choice demands a personal exploration and self-confrontation that strengthens you and gives you back to you. If you do the personal work, the words follow. If you do the personal work, the great food follows. If you do the personal work, the beautiful music follows. So let's do the work. Never before has there been so many tools to do so. Never before has there been such a great need. That's what writing poetry teaches me. That I matter. We matter. You matter. How many sleeping dreams are in the room right now? Wake them up. Your photography will open minds. Your symphony will comfort and uplift grieving hearts. Your technology will give voice to the voiceless, and the blind will see. Your business model will cure economies and help people to prosper. The farmer will give his gift, and all will eat. When you choose to have a better relationship with yourself, your gift chooses you, and then your entire life becomes a gift. In the collective and unified offering of our gifts, there will be good, great social change. There will be a great and positive future. I'm not saying it's going to be a life of ease and riches. It's not going to be all cupcakes and champagne. The reward is far greater. Freedom. Incredible freedom. A free voice. The freedom to create any reality you want. The freedom to be you. Write, as if you are your own lover. The quill's affection for the paper has made me sane. With each line, I exhilarate the ink, emancipating Venus from my cells. With each stroke, I catch up to the horizon, sending my verse soaring over the edge to nuzzle the sun, so that he may paint his pleasure across the sky. Write, I beg you, write. Compose your soul's freedom. The beloved burns for your poems.